Welcome to Emma's English. Welcome back to Emma's English Talk, the podcast where we help you master real-world English. I'm Emma. Today, we're talking about cooking with leftover ingredients, also known as fridge foraging. Have you ever opened your fridge, stared at a lonely carrot, some leftover rice, and a half-used block of cheese, and wondered if you could actually make a real meal out of it? It always feels like a mini cooking challenge in your own kitchen, but it's so satisfying when you actually pull it off. In today's episode, we'll listen to a fun conversation about this. For now, just relax and listen. Don't worry if you miss a few words here and there, because we'll go through all the key vocabulary in our word tour later. Ready? Let's dive into the dialogue. I was looking inside my refrigerator yesterday evening, Tom, and there was almost nothing in there.
That is the worst feeling, Emma, especially when you are tired and hungry after a long day of work.
Exactly, and I really did not want to go to the supermarket or order expensive takeout food.
So, what did you do? Did you just go to sleep hungry, or did you find a creative solution?
I decided to make do with what I had, which was just some old vegetables and a bit of rice.
Ah, the classic empty fridge challenge. We have all been there, and it can actually be quite fun.
It really is. And today, I want to talk about this common situation because we can learn so many great English words from it.
That sounds like a wonderful topic. So tell me, what did you manage to create with those ingredients?
Well, I decided to whip up a quick vegetable fried rice using some leftover broccoli and a single carrot.
That sounds delicious, and it is amazing how a simple meal can taste so good when you are hungry.
It really did taste great, and I was so happy that I did not let those vegetables go bad.
Yes, throwing away food is such a waste, so it is always good to use things before they spoil.
I agree, but sometimes it's hard to decide what to cook when you run out of your favorite ingredients.
That is true. For example, I always need onions and garlic to start cooking, and if I don't have them, I feel lost.
Me too. Those are absolute essentials. But yesterday, I had to cook on the fly without any of my usual spices.
Cooking without a plan or a recipe can be scary, but it also helps you become a better cook, don't you think?
Absolutely. You have to trust your senses and just try different combinations of flavors.
My favorite emergency meal is pasta with just some olive oil, black pepper, and a little bit of cheese.
Oh, that is a classic Italian dish, and it always seems to hit the spot when you need comfort food.
It really does. It's simple, warm, and fills you up instantly without any complicated steps.
Do you ever find strange things in the back of your fridge that you completely forgot about?
All the time. Last week I found a jar of green sauce that I think was from my sister's visit 3 months ago.
Oh no, did you have to throw it away, or was it still safe to eat?
I did not want to take the risk, so I threw it out, because nobody wants to get sick from old food.
That was definitely the right choice. Safety should always come first when we are dealing with leftovers.
What is the strangest meal you have ever made when you had to make do with almost nothing?
I think it was a tortilla wrap with peanut butter and sliced apples, because I had no bread or jelly.
That actually sounds like a sweet and crunchy snack. Did it taste good, or was it a disaster?
It was surprisingly good, and now I actually make it on purpose sometimes when I want a quick snack.
See, that is the beauty of cooking on the fly. You discover new food combinations that you would never find in a recipe book.
You are so right, and it makes me feel like a professional chef who can create magic out of thin air.
I think there's even a popular cooking show about that, where chefs have to use random ingredients to make a meal.
Yes, they get a basket with crazy ingredients like chocolate and onions, and they have to whip up something amazing.
I would definitely lose that competition because I need at least 20 minutes just to think about what to make.
Don't worry, Tom. I think most people prefer to plan their meals instead of guessing at the last minute.
Yes, I usually like to make a grocery list every Sunday so that I don't run out of food during the busy week.
Planning is great, but life is busy, and sometimes we just don't have the time to go shopping.
That is when these simple kitchen skills and vocabulary words become really useful for daily life.
Exactly, and it's a great way for our listeners to practice describing their daily routines in English.
I hope our listeners will try to make something creative the next time they have an empty fridge.
Me too. It's a fun challenge and it saves money while keeping your food from going bad.
I am actually feeling a bit hungry now just talking about all this delicious, simple food.
Well, you should go home and see what you can find in your own refrigerator today.
I think I have some old cheese and some bread, so a simple grilled cheese sandwich will definitely hit the spot.
That sounds like the perfect plan to end our discussion for today, Tom.
It certainly does, and now I'm excited to hear you explain some of the great words we use.
Welcome to the Word Tour. Today, we are going to look at 6 very useful English expressions that we used in our conversation about cooking with leftovers. Our first phrase is make do. This means to manage or get by with what you have, even if it is not perfect or exactly what you wanted. For example, we did not have any milk for our coffee, so we had to make do with creamer. Our second phrase is whip up. This means to quickly and easily make something to eat without spending too much time. For example, if you are hungry, I can quickly whip up some scrambled eggs for breakfast. Our third phrase is go bad. This is a very common way to say that food has spoiled, rotted, or is no longer fresh enough to eat. For example, you should eat those bananas before they go bad and turn completely black. Our fourth phrase is run out of. This means to finish your supply of something so that you have none left. For example, we need to go to the store because we have run out of toilet paper. Our fifth phrase is on the fly. This means to do something quickly, spontaneously, and without planning or preparation. For example, he did not prepare a speech for the meeting, so he had to make his presentation on the fly. Our sixth and final phrase is hit the spot. We use this common idiom when some food or drink is exactly what we needed to feel satisfied and happy. For example, a cold glass of water really hit the spot after my long run in the hot sun. Thank you for joining me for today's word tour. Keep practicing these words in your daily life, and I will see you next time. Great job today! We covered so many wonderful, practical English words while talking about the art of fridge foraging. I still have to smile thinking about my emergency tortilla wrap with peanut butter and sliced apples. It sounded a bit strange, but sometimes the most unusual combinations turn out to be the most delicious. If you want to review all the great vocabulary we used today, don't forget to download the free PDF script in the description below. And please remember to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a lesson. Keep up the great work. See you next time.